we checked out the announcement. So if you want to see the video for us checking that out, where we speak about the announcement, the potential album coming up, everything, you can check that video. Yeah, bro. First single
from disc 2. That's
Disc-
disc 1.
Yeah, that's something to
two.
talk about too. Yeah, is it gonna be a double disc?
Implications.
It implies that, right? But I saw a theory. Someone was saying it could be like a A and B side vinyl, so it's not like actually obviously give the double if you want the double disc. You know what I mean? But yeah, no titles. At least not here. It's just disc 2, track 2. What if that's what it is? Yeah. For the whole project. What if we're not getting no titles? It's just.
I thought that. I wouldn't mind.
Track 1, track 2.
I wouldn't mind, bro. I wonder how that would affect me. Just going into it, but I guess you will just take it just for just the music.
Yeah.
Right. Without thinking, oh, this is about this before you get into it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a feature. I don't know. If there's no features unlisted as well, I think that'll be dope.
I like the idea as well, but I think I only like it initially, and for the long term, I wouldn't. Like, I want titles for the long term. Like, I want a title for the song when I'm listening to the song 2 years from now. So if I had it my way, I would have titles, especially long term. But this is dope as well. It's very, it's intriguing. It's like, yo, how many tracks do you get? Like,
I think it's strategic too. Just seeing disc 2, track 2.
Yeah, it's just
like, oh wait,
like
what do you mean disc 2, bro?
What's going on? Like, what's
dropping 2 of them things?
What are we getting right now? Like, what are the themes for each disc? Like, what are we doing here? So yeah, I like it
One
from
side
that standpoint as well.
Solo. Flip side has some features on it.
Yeah,
Only Cole.
Actually, but we here though. Excited to get into the music.
I
get off your chest.
I just wonder if this is the full track of the song that we heard at the end of the announcement.
Okay.
And if it's not, that's cool. I'm fine. At least I know, I have something to hold on to for the album as well.
Yeah.
So I'm looking. I can't wait for you. Just play, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just waiting for you, bro. But yeah, we here. Let's go. Real quick before we get to the video, if you're rocking with our content here on YouTube, you definitely want to go check out the VibeVilla Patreon. We got full album reactions, not just the single tracks. You get to take the full journey with us, front to back, no skips. Plus, our Patreon community votes on what we react to next, from brand new drops to classic projects that we haven't touched yet. And it's not just music. We got sports reactions, TV show breakdowns, the visual for our podcast, and a bunch of other bonus content that we drop weekly. If you ever wanted more VibeVilla, that's where it's happening. Links below. We appreciate the love. Hold up, what that say?
For the past 10 years, this album has been handcrafted with one intention: a personal challenge to myself to create my best work, to do on my last what I was unable to do on my first. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy would eventually take to achieve this. But despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would one day get to the finish line. I owed it first and foremost to myself, and secondly, I owed it to hip hop. The fall off, J. Cole.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that message. It kind of hints
to me, bro.
It kind of hints at certain things and speaks to certain things without directly addressing them, giving the overall message that this is something for me.
Yeah. How I see it.
So this is not the track from the preview. It's a whole different one. Mm-hmm. So that's I'm already liking that.
Listen, I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes.
He said they burst into tears from their shirts. Because he's rapping in reverse. So the tears come from the shirt back up to the eyes. Yeah. I first appeared in a hearse. Yeah. So you starting from the end, going back. It goes back to the church and everything. Yes.
He said his grandchildren carrying him.
Yeah.
Hey. I see my life in the reverse.
Yeah.
Started off in a hearse. Damn.
Whole track.
I hope. Or a whole verse at least.
Let's go.
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear, it's to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best alive, and what you now hear is the work.
Yeah.
The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm
Still talking, bro. What you mean? He said the best alive. What you hear right now is
the
his work.
Yeah. He said fast forward 60 years from when, you know, he's rapping about when he had passed to fast forward to when he's active. This is so dope, bro. This is so dope.
They see the reverse and fast forward. I like it.
The music has me like I need to focus on the video too, because I feel like there's stuff in the video. I'm not watching the video the way I'm supposed to be.
The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear.
Is that like the flowers?
Yeah. So
and the flowers are going up because it's in reverse.
Yeah.
That's so heavy.
Visual.
He's being given his flowers, but the flowers are being taken away at the same time. But it's in like what?
Is he throwing it? Is it him throwing
it? Eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear, it's to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best.
Oh, it's not even flowers. It's his raps.
Yeah.
It's his verses. He's scrapping, but it also feels like flower. The intention, I think, was flowers.
Yeah, because
to their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward.
It is flowers.
And then it turns into
the
that's sick.
Shit that he's scrapping, like the notes that he's scrapping.
Yeah. I like the visuals because at first it's just window. It's just a window, but then it quickly turns into like a view from the bottom looking up at people.
Literally.
I mean, and then on top of that, the scraps, he's just throwing it away, but it obviously means something because it's flowers as well.
We might have to run through this a few times. One time for the music, and then another time for the,
And then peep the clock too. It's just every time is a different time.
Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear, it's to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed.
He said, "Whoever my bad, we're gonna stop pausing this so much. I swear." He said just the line, "Whoever dare flirt with death," as he's rapping so closely and in such close proximity about death. You know, with it being just little things.
Inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth, and he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era.
Yeah.
He's talking about getting married. He said, "Do I?"
Yeah.
Like I do. But it's in reverse. But it's also a question. Like,
do I?
Do I do
that? Yeah.
He said, "Take the ring off her finger." And, yo, he's rapping his whole life, like
in reverse.
Yeah. I thought it might be just like certain sections or whatever, but it's literally he's going from his death, obviously, the birth of his kids, marriage, everything is going all the way.
Walking down the aisle or walking away from the aisle. Yeah, the concept is fire. I also thought it was gonna be like the first 4 bars and that's it.
He's kept the whole same rhyme scheme up until this point as well, while rapping a story in reverse. Like
here's the work.
And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs, tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turnt. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch.
Begins with encore
Fast forward
cheers.
through years of rehearsal, losing.
What you say?
It all begins with encore cheers. Like, it begins with the cheers. What was the line that got me just now? I didn't want to pause it for. But it's just this whole reverse thing.
Yeah.
Every like so often certain things hit you. Like, oh shit, that actually means in reverse. Like it's
like either every other line has some sort of hint that it not even hint. He's telling you that it's still reversed. I'm still doing this thing in reverse. Just so you know. Here's another reminder. I'm doing this in reverse. I think it was the him meeting the girl that I could see clear through her. Yeah, he's still doing it, and the way he's doing it is fire.
Yeah.
The timeline backwards is fire.
It's just how it's worded that every now and then it's just like catches me off guard. It's crazy.
We lead the club job to the show, and I swear that it's turnt. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud nine, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable.
I'm now signed to my rap hero, one of the so-called rap kings that I swear to usurp. Talking about Jay-Z. He signed to, Jay-Z was one of his, he looked up to him. And he said, I swear to usurp. Like, I'm a pass him. Like, I'm gonna take over that spot. The so-called is interesting. Like, the so-called rap king is what he says. I don't think it's a shot, really. I think it's just, like, his view. Like, I don't think he considers, like, the whole rap king, like, the rap god shit. Like, I don't think he has too much, respect for it. Like, ain't no more king in the rap game. We all, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's at Jay-Z. It's at the title itself that he's like, so-called.
Yeah, and this basketball right here reminds me of Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, with the snow and everything.
Yeah, so I wonder if he's gonna touch on some of the albums that he's dropped. He's touched on his career, obviously. This whole thing is his career, damn near. But I wonder if he's gonna touch on the albums.
Yeah, he said as he's going, the income streams get less diverse. Obviously he's going to reverse.
Signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be great.
But you also have to take in. He's not even. I think he's talking about at that moment.
Yeah.
So at that moment, the so-called.
Yeah.
So not now. The moment he's talking about the timeline is before he got signed, and at that time, so-called king.
I swear I'm gonna pass him.
Yeah.
I swear I'm gonna.
But the way he delivered it is almost like now.
Yeah.
Now as well.
Yeah. But also in his mind, then he was like, young, hungry, defiant. Yeah. He's so-called king. Like I'm gonna take that spot. So yeah.
Not to mention, Nas is really his favorite.
That too. Yeah.
So-called.
Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life.
That's when it began.
Yeah.
The motivation began when he looked in her purse, because they don't have it like that. So he's in reverse. Yeah. That's when it ended. Yeah, we gonna go through the lyrics. This is crazy. It's so fire. They
say we didn't have it, so that motivated me to get it.
To go
get it. And now he's talking about being in Pampers, and he's talking about
Bro, how it's worded is so
clever.
I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life, and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me.
I watched my father walk back into my life, and it clears up a hurt that I couldn't explain.
Yep.
Which means if you reverse it, his father leaving opened up a hurt that he can't.
He still.
You know what I mean?
Still can't.
Dog.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, bro, you hear shit like this, you gotta like.
You know what I mean?
For what it is, like whatever side you on, like out the window, bro.
I think I kind of get it now, bro. When because I'm listening to this and I'm like, someone else that don't know J. Cole, that is not really an active listener or really takes in or have been listening to his music that much, wouldn't really appreciate this. They might just think, this is a
how.
Right?
If you like hip hop, how?
Because he's not really saying anything. It's not like he's rapping, but it's not special to you. You're not there with him. He's rapped his albums and all that. You've been there step by step. So you get it. That line wouldn't have hit them.
No, but okay. Right. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying we should probably finish the song and then have this discussion after. But just real quick, even outside of me feeling it, because I know the things he's referencing, just the concept of what he's doing from a technical standpoint, just that in and of itself is dope. Like before I even add me being invested in a certain way, like just that in and of itself is like some of the literary things he's doing. It's like, yo, what? Like that's insane. So
From that standpoint, I get it. Like,
yeah, so that's why I'm like, yo,
people
even if you don't.
Yeah, but people don't listen to it the same way we do, bro. When we listen to the lyrics, people listen to it for sound, and they might catch a certain bar. They might not even catch the whole concept, and then certain bars won't hit them the same way it hits you because you know how he feels about his dad. You know how he feels about the purse going in the purse. You've heard him rap about this many times, so you get it because you're going through the timeline with him backwards.
I get what you're saying, but I still have the stance that like if you appreciate hip hop to a certain level, there has to be a certain appreciation for this. Like maybe I got blinders on because of the way but you know that's just how I feel about it.
Right, though.
Cable, my motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a person. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor and I watch as my spirit reverse. Then I'm no longer here on this earth. I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it. I'm gonna come in.
That's exactly what I wanted
Fall
to
off
do.
is inevitable.
This is crazy. Who was it? Ryan? Another snippet.
Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. What it is, ho? 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 Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber who maneuver through the drama with the suit up.
I like
Stop
that
doing
too.
that, man. Stop doing that, man.
Nah, I like it because
keep doing it.
It's like it's letting you know it's not just this emotional, reflective shit that's on the album. We got some shit on here too, so I like those little sneak previews.
I like it. I seen. He said he shouted out Boss at the end of that one too, saying thanks to Boss. The visuals on that shit was fire, bro. To make that connection with the lyrics, right? As a director, to make it visual, like bring it to life, the way Ryan did it. I don't know his last name, but shout out to you, bro, because those visuals, that directing, is fire. And then I'm assuming, maybe actually, Ryan is also someone that listens to his lyrics to get it so damn near accurate, to let the listeners that know Cole, hey, isn't that from, or isn't this reminds me of this? Yeah, fire visuals. The lyrics, hey, I can't wait to hear this multiple times. Although I do get what you're saying with the concept, and if you are a fan of hip hop or music, and you hear this concept, it'll be fire.
Cause like Nas, like this is it's a concept that's been done before. Nas has a song called Rewind, and a few other artists, rappers have done similar things. It's just done so well. Like it's the same rhyme scheme the whole way through, and then he's not forcing any rhyme schemes. Like he's not forcing any rhymes to fit the rhyme scheme while telling a story about his life in reverse, and it being completely cohesive and smooth with no conflicts or like hiccups in the way. Like nothing that like seems forced in to make it work. Like it just all works. So it's crazy on a technical level. The video's fire. You mentioned the clock. I didn't see.
I stopped paying attention to me after the third or fourth. After they left that room the fourth time. Yeah. I stopped paying attention. There were so many things to pay attention to.
I didn't think about it until a little bit after you mentioned it. I was thinking, I'm like, if he's talking about time. Right.
So it's not. Oh, it looks like the clock is not on every wall. Yeah. It was there for the first maybe 3.
The reason I thought about it just because he's talking about his life in reverse, and the clock signifies time moving forward. So what if the clock's moving backward as well? That'd be dope. Yeah, bro, I want to get to some of these lyrics because, bro, it's just dope, bro. It's you know, and then this being this two track two, like I can't help but think like what's around this, like what is you know what's track one of this two.
What if that's just the title?
This is the actual title, like this two track two is the title.
I don't know.
That would be crazy.
That'd be
but yo,
crazy pump fake.
real quick to the lyrics, bro. Real quick to the lyrics. It starts off with him saying, "This is how I see it." So he's already giving you a hint to let you know that this is coming from his perspective. How I see it, is everything he's about to say is from the way that he sees things. Persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. So again, this is how he's seeing things. Thirst to adhere is a curse is so fire to me. His desire to want to make shit work, to want to do it, it could be viewed as a curse.
Even the I persevered through the worst.
Yeah.
As the first line, I'm thinking about the the most recent things that people were putting him down on.
Yeah.
That could be considered one of the worst moments in his career.
Yeah.
And then right after that follow-up line is a perfect follow-up line to that first one.
Yeah.
My thirst to adhere is a curse. Like, to get over that, I'm willing to, but.
The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes. It's piercing with hurt. It's piercing their eyes with hurt, but as it's coming out their eyes, like they're hurt because like just the wording is crazy. Fast forward 60 years, but really it's reversing. But fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear. It's to murk.
Ooh, that's fire.
Yeah. Inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience, even that, of being a parent dispersed.
Yeah.
Damn, this like it went away. But like watching my sons disappear as I stare at his birth. Shit. And he returns to the womb.
That's crazy.
Bro.
Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth.
Yeah.
And he returns to the
womb.
Damn.
And it started because my experience of being a parent dispersed. Like it went away. Like he's losing that experience because it's going in reverse. So his son, he no longer has that experience. Wifey stomach growing greater in girth and then declining every time we come here to the nurse. Yeah.
Damn. The follow-up appointments?
Yeah, the visits. Because usually it'll be growing with every appointment. But it's, With each day that passes, I could feel my career coming first. That's the line I wanted to pause it for, but I couldn't remember. I
remember that. Yeah.
Because like he's saying, as he's moving backwards, he's moving closer to a time where his career was front and center, like before anything else. Yeah. And because he's now past like when his kids and everything.
Now it's time.
Now it's back to that time again. Like. Yeah. But it also gives you insight to know that right now his career isn't first. Like he's saying that without saying it. Like
right now?
Yeah, present day. Without saying it, he's letting the audience know that, present day, my career isn't my first priority. Like, this is not...
Got family.
You know what I mean? Like, we're going back to a time where that was the case, but, you know what I mean? So it's just that dope, bro.
Fire. The timeline is fire. Because he was just talking about the birth.
Yeah.
And now he's talking about the career when it was... So he left... Like normal time, it's like, oh, my career. Okay, now let's have a family.
Yeah,
let's have a family. Damn.
And then put that in reverse. Like,
yeah.
But it's just dope to me how he's communicating certain things to the audience without saying it direct. Like if you know what I mean.
For to write something like you gotta think, bro.
Bro, that's back to what I was saying. If you a fan of Cole or not, like how are you a fan of hip hop and you listen to this and it's not impressive to you? Like you gotta have a certain appreciation for it, bro.
Damn, hold on. Let's keep reading.
Yeah.
Bro.
With each day, I could feel my career coming first. But it's not even first yet. I could feel it coming first. And then the reason why is, do I?
That
took the wedding ring off her finger,
like that section right there is just,
bro.
It's like perfect reverse.
Do I took the wedding ring off her finger?
He took it off because he was questioning it. That
but
probably
also
even...
it's in reverse. Like so, he's not putting it on and saying I do. He's taking it off and saying do I, and he's going And again, it lets you know from the beginning. He said this is how I see it.
Yeah, it's fire because it's like he was probably even questioning, do I do this? But then the I do thing that you pointed out.
So read it in how it would go. It would be like I do. I put the wedding ring on her finger, then you go back. Stomach grows every time we. You know what I mean? My son is born. I get experience being a parent. I get inspiration. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you read the lyrics from bottom to top, you'll get the story of his life in chronological order. Like, and so for it to work that smoothly is what I'm saying. Like it's impressive how it was penned.
Damn, that is. Do I? With each day that passes, I could feel my career coming first. Do I?
And then took the wedding ring off her finger.
Yeah, taking it off. Yeah, I know.
Crazy. And now I'm single. Walking up, this is fire. And now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt.
Up the aisle backwards.
Not down the aisle, up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Like he was doing his dirt, like you know what I mean, on the out here in the streets,
at the clubs,
bro. You know what I mean?
Falling in clubs, tipsy with a bitch.
Yeah,
I see clear through her skirt.
Yeah,
I mean, they was in dog time.
Yeah.
Canine.
And there's record of that shit too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's on wax. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful, alert. Walk into my section, whisper right in my ear, and we flirt. We part ways. I see it from a distance. She stares with a smirk. You know, it's showing you how he met up with this.
Yo, that's fucking crazy.
It's crazy
because I just took in that he was. Don't take this as the truth, but based on what I'm getting from it, he was still with his shorty. Right, this is the dirt he's talking about.
Doing dirt, yeah.
And that's why the cameras is there, the blogs.
Yeah.
I gotta be alert.
You gotta be.
She's whispering in my ears, "Hey, what if they took a picture?
Yeah,
this ends up on the blogs. Wifey sees it.
Yeah,
do I?
Yeah. And then he goes all the way back to he sees the shorty from a distance, and she stares with a smirk. And like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And that's where trouble starts.
Yeah. And then he goes, "Cheers to the perks." Cheers to the perks with the squad. We live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of their worth. Damn, crazy. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned. The show came before the club, so that was the after party, but it's in reverse, so they're going back to the show.
This lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of their worth line. I remember hearing it and thinking, I don't know how to explain the feeling, but him just saying unaware of their worth, almost like a conflict. Like I do want to smash, but at the same time, they don't even know their worth. Those are the type of
low self-worth.
Yeah, but he recognizes that. He sees that. He
takes advantage of it.
And he takes
Yeah.
That's the dirt.
That's the dirt, bro. Yeah.
Unaware of their he's telling you I knew their worth.
Fully knew. And he knows they're unaware of their worth.
Low confidence.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Damn. Crazy. Leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fire. That's how the show ends.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't even think that.
That's what I was saying. I was like, the show starts with an encore.
Yeah.
That's how the show ends usually. But yeah.
I was just stuck on just the cheers because when the person comes on stage, you're already cheering, right? But he's saying
the show's over, but that's how it starts because it's the encore implies that because you only give an encore after something's been performed. You know what I mean? So
and they want more.
Yeah, so it starts with an encore. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning. That's crazy too. Because the rehearsal comes before the show, but also it's a bigger rehearsal. It's trial and error, like years of rehearsal.
You got to take in the fast forward though, because we're still in reverse.
Yeah.
But he's fast forwarding
in reverse. Yeah.
And the crazy part, he didn't even need to say fast forward. Yeah. He could have just. I mean,
but fast forward is key there.
I know, but to add it, it's that is.
But it's so key because
word choice.
It's this show describes he's at the height of success. Like it's an encore from people wearing his merch. So he's at that point now where he's him. Mm-hmm. So but fast forward skip a bunch of time
to when I was rehearsing,
bro,
losing
and winning, trial and error, but. Again, the small detail that a rehearsal comes before the show, usually you do that before. So that's
before we celebrate. This is what I have to go through.
Yeah,
this is what literally. And this is the section we get to, right?
Yeah,
where he's talking about his mom's and the account thinning,
bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. Crazy. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later, I don't care to convert shit. Because only days later is only days before. You gotta think about it. Every word is intentional. So it's bro. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Fire. Again, it's talking about Jay-Z, and he had the desire, the hunger to get past him or be above him. And a decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I peer in her purse. That's still so crazy to me. Like, this is where the motivation began. Like, he looked in his mom's purse, saw that they didn't have it like that. They were struggling. And that's what, you know, put him on that path to achieve that level of success, you know?
Mama cut on the cable. I remember even talking about that. Talking about not having cable.
Yeah.
Or only having, like, a certain amount of channels.
Mama cut, the cable was being cut off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So he had cable.
Nah.
A decade later, mama cut on the cable.
No, but because he's going in reverse, the cable gets cut on as he's going back, which means when he was going forward, like living life, the cable got cut off. He peered in her purse. There's no money. That's why the cable got cut off. There's no money, and that's when his motivation started. Like, I'm growing shorter. Yeah. Fire. Pampers cover my hindquarters. You gotta put some humor in there. It's a real writer, bro. Like, he's a writer for real. I watched my father walk back in my life, and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, but yo, I watched my father walk back in my life, and it clears up a hurt that I couldn't explain. Like, bro, that's insane, bro. When you realize that,
even how old he was, he's already tell you when this happened. This that happened too. When damn near when he had Pampers, when he was a baby, is when his pops left. Or in this case, reverse-wise, walked into his life.
According to Genius, he was 8 months old.
He was 8 months?
And that's a hurt that he couldn't explain.
Because he didn't know.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, crazy. That hurt clears up then when he's going in reverse, which means it's a hurt that he's been living with his whole life. Like, because it opens then, and it never, that's, you know what I mean? Like, that line implies that that was when it got cleared up, which means it never actually got cleared up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get it. It's just what just hit me is that this is the only way he found.
Yeah, in this hypothetical thing of reverse, that's the only way it got cleared up, which means it never got. Yeah, bro. Yeah, crazy.
To live it backwards.
Yeah.
At 8 months, you don't remember anything.
Yeah. It clears up a hurt he couldn't explain.
That's the only way he can explain that.
It's crazy.
Because you ask him now, he's still hurt. He couldn't explain it.
Can't explain it. But being aware that thing caused it, like, dog. Couldn't explain. My mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverts. Yeah. Then I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it. And
I feel like this still ties into the fall off. Like, no longer here, the fall off. And then he's right. He did bring back. That's how I see it. Yeah, crazy, I'm here. And this is the first single,
bro.
This is the first single we'll get.
Usually, some, like, you know, an artist would try to make the first single real approachable, palatable for the average listener. Nah, doing this my way. Yeah. So, you know, gotta respect it, bro.
Holy,
gotta respect it.
And then we read through it. I'm gonna read it again because
I know
there's something that's gonna hit me because I didn't really take in that's when he really got that clear.
Yeah.
After reading it, here it is one. After reading it, it's impressive, bro. Especially the details he adds and the word choice. The word choice is like
everything is super intentional, bro. Is not one word wasted, not one filler word or anything. Like, it's all there, purposeful to communicate a message. And you're right. I'm gonna get hella listens off of this, and I'm sure there'll be more to catch as I listen through it.
I think he's purposely used quarters because right before that he was talking about his mom's purse not really having purse.
Yeah, he does little stuff like that too, like little connections within the bars.
But I think the I do is one of the my favorite ones. Or do I? Yeah, is one of my favorites. Slick, very subtle. Yeah. Could be missed because it follows. It's still it's one of the slickest ones though.
The do I for sure. The pops walking back into my life. Is definitely one as well.
Yeah, that bar is one of my favorites. But that do I, just those two words.
Yeah,
is very slick.
I can't wait. I hope we're not sitting in these 3 weeks with silence. I mean, I obviously, you know, grateful for this, gonna keep it playing, but I hope we get something else within these 3 weeks before the project actually drops. But yeah, this is special. It's cold, bro. We here. This needs a title. This
You want one?
this can't just be called this 2
I
track.
kind of like it like that. I kind of like it like
for
that.
now.
Especially because of what type of like the content, like what it is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, this 2 track 2. You'll remember it as this 2 track 2.
I like it if this is the only one referred
Like that.
to as yeah. Then I like it. However, he clearly has a plan for this, and he clearly has like a timeline. No pun intended, that he's following. That was kind of hard. that he's following. So yeah, however he chooses to do it, you know, is that line too. Even when I rhyme about the future, I'll be reminiscing. He has a few lines like that, you know, like that imply going backwards. Yeah.
So he said 60, take me 60. I'm trying to figure out when at what point did he?
When did he have verse of the year?
Not just that.
No, I'm saying if you calculate when he had verse, because he said fast, like go to when I had verse of the year.
Yeah.
So if you
60 years
from when he had verse of the year is when.
I'm trying to figure out when he ended up in the hearse, bro.
Yeah, like or when he says he ends up.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I feel it.
60 years. At least I know for sure. 60 years.
He said for sure. Like
90. He'll be here at 90.
You saying that like he makes the choice or like he governs how, like that's wild.
Facts. But what is
At
going
least
on?
I know for sure. For definitely 100% he'll
60.
like.
Maybe he knows, bro. He's talking about bringing life in the reverse.
Like,
Maybe he knows something.
that was funny.
But yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Man had my mind in some.
Most I look at it like
nigga. Hey, Cole. Pray he lives a long life. You know?
Hell yeah, bro.
Pray he lives a long life.
Hell yeah.
And I getting back to the music. Can't wait for the album.
For sure.
And looking forward to what else he got. If there's more concepts, you know, this was a crazy dope concept. But off of the 2 snippets we got, I kind of had this off season little sprinkle of, you know, I felt like the beats, especially the beat selection for the 2 snippets that we heard. It sounded like they had that off season energy to it.
A little bit.
And maybe I'm thinking now maybe there's a mixture of a few albums, you know, the energy of a few albums in there, plus some extra shit, some deeper, the pen being, you know, more better. But yeah, I'm excited, super excited for this, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a special album. It's gonna be a special album, highly anticipated, and I think he lives up to it. No doubt in my mind that he lives up to it. And I hope that people who genuinely have a love and appreciation for the art form, no matter what side you stand on, you'll be able to, you know, find something to appreciate in it. Because it's like, bro, undeniably one of the greats, and this is him putting out something like this with the implications that it has. Again, it being his last is, you know, it's not every day something like this happens. So.
Oh, did you peep the detail at the start where it says Jermaine was here on the wall?
Oh, it said, oh, okay, that's tough too.
And it was only his name too, Jermaine. It's like right here. Jermaine was there.
Even that, the way that's worded, what the track is about was here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because the song.
Yeah, you're right. Because the visuals.
Yeah. And also the fall off, he's supposed to be retiring, so he was here, he's gone. Like, yes.
Because that's the only thing left of him now.
Yeah.
Because the coffin, this is a reverse. Yeah. All he got left is words.
Yeah. Jermaine was here. Yeah. It's crazy. It's layers on so many levels. Let us know in the comment section what you got from it. Anything that you peeped that you thought was cool. We could chop it up there. We will be here for the fall off when that drops. Like we'll doubt. You know what I mean? So tap in with us when that's there as well. Yeah. But yeah, we can chop it up in the comment section for now. Appreciate you all watching. More soon.
Peace. Hey, Cole. Pray he lives a long life. You know?
Hell yeah, bro.
Pray he lives a long life.
Hell yeah.
And I getting back to the music. Can't wait for the album.
For sure.
And looking forward to what else he got. If there's more concepts, you know, this was a crazy dope concept. But off of the 2 snippets we got, I kind of had this off season little sprinkle of, you know, I felt like the beats, especially the beat selection for the 2 snippets that we heard. It sounded like they had that off season energy to it.
A little bit.
And maybe I'm thinking now maybe there's a mixture of a few albums, you know, the energy of a few albums in there, plus some extra shit, some deeper, the pen being, you know, more better. But yeah, I'm excited, super excited for this, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a special album. It's gonna be a special album, highly anticipated, and I think he lives up to it. No doubt in my mind that he lives up to it. And I hope that people who genuinely have a love and appreciation for the art form, no matter what side you stand on, you'll be able to, you know, find something to appreciate in it. Cause it's like, bro, undeniably one of the greats, and this is him putting out something like this with the implications that it has. Again, it being his last is, you know, it's not every day something like this happens. So.
Oh, did you peep the detail at the start where it says Jermaine was here on the wall?
Oh, it's like, oh, okay, that's tough too.
At that, and it was only his name too, Jermaine. It's like right here. Jermaine was there.
Even that, the way that's worded, what the track is about was here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because the song.
Yeah, you're right. Because the visuals.
Yeah. And also the fall off, he's supposed to be retiring, so he was here, he's gone. Like, yes.
Because that's the only thing left of him now.
Yeah.
Because the coffin, this is a reverse. Yeah. All he got left is words.
Yeah. Jermaine was here. Yeah. It's crazy. It's layers on so many levels. Let us know in the comment section what you got from it. Anything that you peeped that you thought was cool. We could chop it up there. We will be here for the fall off when that drops. Like we'll
doubt.
You know what I mean? So tap in with us when that's there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can chop it up in the comment section for now. Appreciate you all watching. More soon.
Peace.